welcome to my channel. My name is Leah, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe below and like and comment. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I haven't done before.
And it goes a little something like
It is a what I eat in a day. So I clearly just woke up. I'm still kind of coming out of bed and my voice is still a little bit raspy. But I'm going to be showing you what I typically eat in a day, from breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, the whole shabam. I like to change it up every now and then, but this is what this is like my staple day, what I eat every day. So first things first, I prepare my vitamins and supplements for the day. So I just kind of like put those aside for later.
We know you a fraud, you ain't stand up. I get watching, you should get your pants up. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. I've been ballin' so long, I can't help it. I need every dollar, I'm selfish. And the flavor engraved in my DNA. They just ride on the waves like Elvis. Let me make this shit clear. We don't really ride with y'all over here. Coldest breeze on who I see.
I usually make a nice warm herbal tea, but today I'm going to be going on the treadmill first, because we just got this treadmill. I mean, Jabid hasn't even completely installed it yet, but I'm just like, no, I want to go on it, just 20 minutes, just give me 20 minutes. He's like, I need like still a half an hour to put all the bells and whistles on it. I'm like, no, I don't need all the bells and whistles, I just want to run.
Who I see in the mirror, I get fresh, hopping, whipping, I steer. Bet not flex, cause I'm on a new tier. Chase a check, gotta race to the door. I'm impatient, I just get it and go. I might just cover my neck in some gold and get hella gold just to go to the store. And I need all that you owe me a mode.
And if you guys haven't watched my videos before, I do intermittent fasting pretty much every day. I don't know if you're supposed to do it every day or not, but I mean, I'm not hungry in the mornings. Today, I probably won't have my first meal until probably about noon. And my last meal, well, not meal, but like even snack, was last night around like 8:30, 9 p.m. So that's I don't know how to calculate it, but that's how many hour fast that I typically do. Once I break my fast, I normally have oatmeal, which is very good, very healthy, very filling, lots of fiber, there is lots of protein. But early in the morning, right off the bat, when I'm setting up my vitamins, I always prepare my oatmeal. Some people do like overnight oats, but what I do is I just soak the oats in water for about 3 hours or so, and that just makes the oats a lot bigger. Like, I'll show you right here how I prepare my oats, and then later on I just wait, and then as you can see, the oats are a lot bigger hours later. So it's almost as if your stomach is more fulfilled with the same amount of food and calories. So now it's about noon, so I'm starting to get pretty hungry now. I find that intuitive eating is a lot better than just forcing yourself to eat for the sake of eating, or forcing yourself to eat just because it's a time of day. That doesn't make sense to me. I eat when I'm hungry, and I don't eat if I'm not hungry. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory there. So I've set up my oats so that they're all ready to eat now. I prepared them here. So now I'll just show you guys how I prepare my oats, what I put inside of them, and all that jazz. I had such a satisfying shower after my run this morning. It felt so good to just like cleanse everything, just clean, shave, moisturizer, the whole shabam. So now I'm just gonna get my oats ready and eat, and I'm gonna feed this little one too. So while filming, I totally forgot that I usually mic my oats before I put all the frills and bells and whistles, but here we are. But normally you should heat your oats before this. But anyways, so what I like to put in my oats is a protein powder. just to get that extra protein into my diet, and it has a really nice chocolate flavor, which just makes the oats taste really good. And then I put in some hemp seeds and then ground flax seeds, because you should always eat grounded flax seeds instead of the actual flax seeds, because our body actually can't digest whole flax seeds. You have to eat it grounded up. So I just put these in my oats. And then for just some added flavor, I put some raisins for that punch of flavor. And then I put some bananas. And I like it sliced, and then when it's in the oats, I just can like mix it up and mush it if I want. So that overall the taste is kind of like chocolatey banana. And this is like my signature go-to oats that I like to eat. So this is how it should look like in the end. This kind of consistency is my favorite. If you like it more watery, you can add water. So this is normally where I eat my lunch, in front of my computer. So I got my nice oats here. I wanted to quickly just show you what vitamins that I take. So this one is an omega, this one is ubiquinol, this one is my 3 times a day prenatal vitamin. I got vitamin C, and then I have some B12 because I don't eat a lot of meat, so gotta make sure I got my B12 handy. And I'm just going to watch some Netflix. Right now I'm watching Sakura and Gurren Lagann. I've kind of been on an anime kick, and I've been wanting to catch up on animes that were in like the 90s, but I never got to like fully watch them all the way through. So I'm kind of half watching like 3 at a time right now. So I'm watching Gurren Lagann, I'm watching Sailor Moon, and I'm watching Cardcaptor Sakura. So they're all kind of similar and they're all in the same 90s, but I just feel like animes back then were just like, they were different kind of than now. They're more like cutesy, and I love the animations and the drawings, and it's just so aesthetically pleasing. And these shows are just so simple. It's like you have a simple storyline, it starts, it ends, you go about your day, and it's just like really quick and easy for a lunch, because I don't have a lot of time for lunch because I'm working, but just, you know, a quick show. So I'm just gonna eat my oats now, and Toto's just gonna be here sleeping beside me. So soon after I have my oats, I really like a nice hot cup of tea. So, hey Google, turn on the kettle. So I'm just going to enjoy my nice warm tea, and I'll probably see you later for my snack. So it's kind of getting chilly. I think these winter months are starting to set in. So I have a nice warm sweater on me now, and I'm just embracing the Hermione hair that is setting in. This is what happens when I don't straighten or blow dry my hair. It's just kind of like poof. But anyways, embracing that, and I'm making a snack. Basically how I work with intermittent fasting is that I break the fast around noon, which was my oatmeal, and then I have a window during the day where I can eat whatever I want to eat, however I'm feeling, however much. If I'm hungry, eat. If not, don't eat. It's all kind of flexible. So I ate at noon, and now it's 2:50, almost 3 o'clock. So I'm just gonna have a nice snack, and then I'll probably have dinner, which will be my last meal, around 7:30 or so that my last time that I'll eat is 8 p.m. So basically every day that gives me from 8 p.m. to the next day at noon where I'm fasting. So that's basically in a nutshell how intermittent fasting works. The best part about intermittent fasting is cell autophagy. It's really interesting, but basically the cells in your body once everything is digested and everything's relaxed and everyone's like, okay, now we can go on vacation and relax here as the body and like not do a whole bunch of work, basically what they do in their spare time is they eat all the dead or abnormal cells, which even could be cancerous cells. The cell autophagy basically comes in like a Pac-Man, eats this dead cell, and then I guess kind of recycles it in a way so that there's less bad cells in your body. And it's kind of like a cleanse for your system, not just your digestive tract, but it's a cleanse for the cells in your body. So anyway, super interesting. I like to get rid of all those dead cells and fill it with a whole bunch of antioxidant type foods. So this snack is perfect for antioxidants, especially with blueberries. They are very high in antioxidants. Oxidants basically promote aging. That's basically like in a nutshell, like you don't want your cells to oxidize. So these are antioxidants. And that's like the number one thing that you can prevent your cells from aging. And I'm not just thinking like, oh, like, you know, like beauty, you know, I don't want to age. This is like cells in your body aging and the DNA strands coming loose and unraveling, and you don't want that. Aging is essentially like a disease kind of that is not curable, but it is preventable. And with antioxidants, you can definitely prevent aging. So what I'm gonna do to make it a little bit more interesting is I have a yogurt here, which I don't always buy, but like sometimes just to spicing it up, I add yogurt. So this one's by Oikos and it's the meringue citron. So it tastes really good, but since like, see how small this is? Like if you were just to take a spoon, there's like nothing in here. So what I do is I put this into a bowl and then stir it around and see, now it looks a lot bigger and now it looks much more fulfilling, right? And then I wash the berries, make sure that there's no pesticides or bugs or dirt or anything on the berries, so make sure they're all clean. And then I put those into the yogurt and then I eat it. So yes, I am aware that that is a ton of berries, but you know what? It's way better for you than straight up candy. This actually has fiber and other nutrients that are really important for your body, like antioxidants and everything, while candy is just like nothingness. So you know what? Fill up on those berries, because these are kind of like low calorie foods that you can eat a ton of. It's like a salad. You can have a huge salad. Berries, you can have a lot of berries and have it be like a really great snack. Oh my god, so good. See, and like that yogurt just like spread really nicely throughout this, so I can just have like a little bit of a taste throughout the entire snack. Whereas if you just eat it straight out of this, it'll literally just be like one spoonful and then you're done, and then you're like, wait, what? I didn't even like consciously think about it and now it's gone. So I feel like it's always good to put yogurt with berries, because yogurt can be a high calorie food where berries can be low calorie. So if you kind of mix it and work it that way, it works out really nice. I'm reading this book right now from the library. It's called How Not to Diet. And it's a really good book. It's by Michael Greger, and I've read his book on how not to die, which is a really amazing book. You should definitely read it. It's all about like eating plant-based, eating high fiber foods. But anyways, for this book, it was mostly about kind of like demything all of those like lose weight programs. And one of the things that he talks about that actually works is eating a lot of low calorie foods and eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like, don't be stingy on, I don't know, eating a whole bowl of raspberries, or you know what, if you're super hungry, eat this whole thing, this whole quart of blueberries if you must. But don't go for the chocolate and the candies and the chips. You know, like those won't even fill you up, and they're such high in calories and fat and trans fats and all these really horrible things for you that promotes diseases and cancer, and you basically die sooner. It kills your longevity. it kills your body, and all you have to do is just eat more snacks like this instead of those. And you should definitely get your hands on that book because it is very, very interesting. All right, so it is much later now. It's currently 5:11 p.m. and I'm just sort of prepping my dinner of what we're gonna eat for tonight. And I've decided on salmon. Honestly, salmon is so good for you. It has a lot of healthy fats in it, like omega, and it has a ton of protein. And I've been trying to eat more so of like a Mediterranean diet, so like less chicken and beef and more like fish, because I try and mostly be like vegan vegetarian, but I feel like fish every now and then is definitely a really good go-to. So you can get this at like your local Costco. It's kind of like heavily saturated in flavors and everything. Like as you can see here, there's like a lot of flavoring, but it's just really quick and easy, and you can just keep it in your freezer. You basically just preheat your oven, and from frozen, it's baking from 28 to 32 minutes, and then literally it's done. It's so easy. So what I'm thinking is I want to add a lot of veggies. So I have broccoli, I have carrots, I have l'oignon, and I also have yams. And I know Jaweed likes always like with rice and stuff, so I have leftovers. So I literally have leftovers of his mom's pasta that she made for us. And I also have some chicken biryani that we still have from our favorite restaurant. So I'll give some of these to him. Maybe I'll sneak a little bit of it. But I think what I want to do is I want to bake little pieces of yams. Little pieces of yams. Not lamb, zams. No, yams. Yes, yams. I want to incorporate more carrots because literally I keep these in the fridge and I honestly forget about them. So maybe I can mix carrots and yams together with some onions. And then I recently got an air fryer, so I kind of want to try air frying broccoli with it to see how it'll go. It says that it doesn't need oil, but I kind of don't believe it. I feel like it would get really dry or something. So I'm gonna see how that goes. But so far, I'm just going to prep this, and maybe by the time I'm done prepping, the salmon will thaw out so that it'll be less time in the oven.
I wear that perfume, you know, the one that you bought me. Every time you come around, I know that you will love it. Come and make some good times, forget about the bad times. Baby, can't make up my mind and I know you get impatient. You say I'm not in love, you say I'm daydreaming.
What's that, Doc?
Well, if I'm daydreaming,
I'm sorry, I just had to.
sleep with me.
Anytime I eat carrots, that's always in my mind.
Please don't be frantic. You are my love. You are my.
You a real nigga, main one. You was there before I came up. It's evident how you feel about the fella, you ain't gotta say nothing. You keep it A1, solidify like a day one. Lightweight in love with you just to be straight up. Tucked off in the loft, bullin', we be laid up. Late nights at the studio, you be waiting up, trying to stay up. Hey, fuck all that makeup. Little booty, but she caked up. I'ma wake up and then quake some. Wake up and then quake some. I lit your wrists up, then I went and lit your chain up. I just pray you never change up, cause loyalty is everything, love. Don't worry about the mother hoe.
So what I like to do is, since the salmon and the yams need to go in the oven for like around half an hour at about 375 Fahrenheit, I am going to just wrap them up and put them together. IQ 300. Use the yams as a weight. It's just a little bundle. Oh boy, oh boy! Alright, so this is ready to go in the oven. Cook time 30 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this broccoli in this active fryer, and since that only takes like 10 minutes to make, I'm going to wait for the salmon to almost be ready, but this will be in the active fryer ready to go. Okay, don't ask me why I'm making this so complicated. I could have just put all of the vegetables in the oven, but then it's just kind of boring, isn't it? I mean, with vegetables, you gotta spice things up, right? So I got the salmon and the yams in the oven, I got the broccoli in the active fry, and now I'm gonna put the carrots in here, and I'm gonna cook that with some nice butter. So literally this is like 3 ways how to cook vegetables, but I don't care. This is what makes it interesting. And yes, there's more to clean up, but you know what? Vegetables are boring.
Stay in the way, love. They can never penetrate with me and you got. Fuck all that fake love.
Please don't be frantic. You are my love. Forget about the bad times. Come be in my arms, 'cause we got trust. Yeah, you are mine. You know I'm yours. We can move the stars with our love. Make time stop if we want. You're mine for sure. You can pull the trigger on that love. You know that I'm the one. You know I'm yours. We can move the stars with our love. Make time stop if we want. You're mine for sure. You can pull the trigger on that love. You know that I'm the one.
Alright, so at the end of my night, what I like to do is to make a nice warm glass of tea. And the tea that I wanted to show you guys that I've been using lately, it's called Sleep and Relax, and of course you know me, it's by David's Tea. I think I'll do like a whole video on all 12 of these, but basically there's like a sample set of 12 different herbal teas that have no caffeine in it, so that you can just start winding down in your night routine. I'll just name like a few as an example. Organic Calming Chamomile, Jasmine Rooibos, Organic Lemon Lullaby, Organic Serenity Now. So tonight I'm going with Calming Chamomile, just to kind of set the mood to fall asleep calmly. And sometimes I just add like kind of like a couple tea biscuits in there with it. And that is going to conclude my what I eat in a day video. This was the first time that I've done this kind of video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Just let me know in the comment section below what you think of it. What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or snacks, or anything like that. I'm just gonna go and do some gaming and streaming. And as a reminder, if you're new here, subscribe below if you liked my channel and like this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!